So one of the big questions I get from clients all the time is, what is it like living in Bentonville, Arkansas? And today we're covering all those different things. So let's talk about that. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually was a real estate broker located in the dumpster fire, the horrible, the godforsaken place of Illinois. Horrible. Decided to move away from there. Shocker, I know. And I started looking across all America where the best place to live is in America, literally. And Northwest Arkansas is by far the best place to live in America, by far. If you ever want to meet up and talk, maybe meet for coffee, talk on the phone, etc., and we can talk about all the reasons why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America. Also, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is. It's literally a starter pack full of all the cool things Northwest Arkansas. What's going on downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? What are the schools like? What are the hospitals like? All the things you need to know about this area. Package. Ship right to your home. Right to your home. Literally, right to your home. Enter your name below. Enter your address below. Where's this package going to? Let me know with all the information below. I'll make sure they get the package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. It is my favorite four-letter F word. Free! So enter your information below and make sure they get the package shipped to you right away. All right, so the first thing we need to cover when it comes to what is it like living in Bentonville, Arkansas, and this is probably the most important one that you have to get used to, is being okay being outdoors more often than you're used to. Now, obviously, if you're looking into moving to Bentonville, one of the major factors here that you're probably already aware of is the mountain biking trail scene, whether it's in Bella Vista, Bentonville, Fayetteville, Rogers, anywhere in Northwest Arkansas. Hundreds, 450 miles of trail systems. We have the Razorback Greenway, that's 40 miles all the way from Bella Vista down through every single city down to Fayetteville, plus tributary, like paved pathways as well. Then on top of that, the hundreds of miles of actual biking trails. You get used to being outdoors, whether you're into kayaking or fishing or into rock climbing, or if you want to do community events. And that's one of the interesting things moving here that I didn't realize was how many events actually happen outdoors. Now in California, a lot of times you'll have that as well. Like a lot of people spend time outdoors because the weather's more like moderate there. And when I came from Chicago, half the year you're not going to be outdoors. Let's just be real. Like right now, it's about winter. It is winter time and it's 45, 50, 55 degrees outside and it's sunny. So a lot of times, and it's like sunny, so it's actually kind of toasty out. So long story short, when it comes to outdoor stuff, you're going to be able to spend almost all year long outdoors in Bentonville regardless. So if it's something that you want to be more invested in, like being outdoors, being healthier, etc., Bentonville is by far the place to do it because of how many things happen outdoors in general, from community events, trail systems, biking, hiking, rock climbing, fishing, whatever the case is, parks. So many things happen outdoors in Bentonville. And the second thing you need to be aware of, what it's like living in Bentonville, Arkansas, and this is more of a funny one, but it's definitely the truest of ones. You need to love Walmart. Now, coming from Chicagoland, Walmarts were not the nicest places to go shopping, but in other parts of America. But regardless, living here, the Walmarts are world class. Now, part of the reason is the fact that they're literally, obviously, the HQ of Walmart exists here. So every Walmart you walk into in Northwest Arkansas is going to be like, you're going to want to eat off the floor kind of thing. And I wouldn't actually really do that, but you get the drift. So Walmarts here are very nice. The people, employees, everyone's super nice. Now a lot of these Walmarts here are like example stores to like what they want to be modeled. So I get it. And all the executives live here. So you kind of want to like, make it good because the things, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, all the Walmarts here are incredibly nice. And it's not like you have a forced experience. Walmarts here are very nice. Like I said, they also invest a lot into the community. So you feel like Walmart and other big corporations here, and the corporations that actually exist here, like Coca-Cola, 3M, Dove, all those kind of like companies that work directly with Walmart that exist here, not HQ'd, but like a lot of employees work here. All of them invest a lot back into the community. And so it's nice to see that all that kind of, we'll call money for the sake of argument, being reinvested into Northwest Arkansas. It helps a lot from trail systems to all the other things we can do here just as a community. Anyways, you have to be comfortable loving Walmart here. So just be aware of that. There's no Costco, there's no Trader Joe's yet. And there are a couple Aldi's, there are Harps, if you're aware of that. And there's a couple natural grocers and more organic based stuff, plus a lot of specific grocers, Mexican food, Indian food, stuff like that. But Walmart, you gotta love Walmart, and that's, you really gotta love Walmart. You gotta love them. Whoa. Before we jump on to the next point, I have something brand new called Instant Home Updates. So maybe you're looking to move to the area and using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. Sounds exactly what it is. It's like Instant Home Updates. So enter your information below: square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms. Where do you want to move to Northwest Arkansas? Let me know all the information below. I'll make sure you don't miss a single notification when it comes for homes for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, side note, every single Friday I send an email out just kind of talk about all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? What's going on downtown Roger? What's going on in Pinnacle? What new businesses are moving here? What's going on over at the racetrack end? What's going on? So many things all the time. Enter your name and email below and make sure you get the email every single Friday, just kind of keeping you up to date with all the cool things Northwest Arkansas. But sadly, side note, you will get a little fear of missing out, little FOMO, so to speak. But I promise you will be the most important person at Veggie when you make your way down to Northwest Arkansas. And the third thing you need to be aware of living here in Bentonville, Arkansas, is the fact you need to be ready for lots and lots of community events. One of the core features of Bentonville is the fact that a lot of events happen in the downtown square, and they're redoing the square as we speak to make it more accessible when it comes to foot traffic versus actual car traffic. They're adding the Quilta Parks, which is going to be a massive park system, 7 parks total, all the way from the square down South Bentonville. And so all the events, whether it comes to Christmas, spring, when it comes to farmers markets, when it comes to anything community event focused, all the biking events happen in downtown Bentonville on the square. Now, there are obviously a lot of events that happen at the Bentonville Community Center, that happen over at Kohler Mountain, that happen over in the north part of by Crystal Bridges. So there's a lot of community events that happen here. The majority of them happen in the downtown section. But just know when you are here, so many events happen all the time. Like last weekend was the Santa Crawl, where we went from place to place, dressed up as Santas in Bentonville. So just stuff like that happens all the time, whether it's like community ride events or like obviously Women of Oz, who are actually just a group of women who help other women learn how to ride bikes, whether it's kids or whatever the case is. There's always events happening in Bentonville, and that'd be a consistent theme across when you move here, is that so many community events happen, and it'll be a rare day where something isn't happening in Bentonville. And the fourth and final thing you need to be aware of what it's like living in Bentonville, Arkansas, and this is probably the most important and also the most over-encompassing thing, and this is anyone who's a reload moving here, is that it's just going to be a different way of life. Whether you're coming from California, whether you're coming from Colorado, Illinois, Florida, Texas, doesn't make a difference. Northwest Arkansas and Bentonville specifically, it just works differently. Life works differently. Whether some people might say it's a slower pace of life, depending wherever you came from, but majority overwhelmingly says that here's the theme, is that you're outdoors more, you're healthier, you have better friends, you have more community. That's just the theme of the area and also the theme of Bentonville. So if those are things that you're looking forward to or looking towards if you're moving to a different place, Bentonville hits all those marks. And so that was one thing that took me a minute to adjust to moving from Chicago, is that honestly Chicago didn't have any of those things. You couldn't really spend time outdoors. Yeah, no one wants to talk to you, and there's no community events, or if they are, they're kind of like it's weird, so it has to be a specific group of people, like it's your friends kind of do an event. Anyways, one thing with Bentonville is that you're gonna hit all those marks, and so one of the things to be aware of is like just a different style of life to be here versus where you're coming from. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you are thinking about coming down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3-day itineraries link below. Maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. There's a 3-day itinerary link down below for you, so go ahead and download it and use it to get down here. Also, when you do come down here, I can give you the $10 tour so I can kind of show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, let's see you next one.